What's up, guys? Carlos here, and today is day number one doing trading in a real account, real market with real money. All right, so I'm gonna give you some context. So, what happened the last few weeks, few months, how I started in trading, what's my story, super quick. Basically, what I did to be here today, explaining to you this video and showing to you this documentation is going to be. I'm going to document all my journey in trading, so you can watch since day one. What happened, what are the progress, what are the lessons that I learned, what I changed during the transition, during the learning process, what are the changes, what are the good things I did, or what are the worst things. Everything is going to be in those videos, so you can get the value, you can watch them, you can learn from them, just like avoiding, for example, doing the mistakes yourself and learning from my mistakes, basically changing the road of your trading journey, right? If you have, let's say, psychology problems or emotional problems when you are placing an order, for example, let's say you can be more than 10 minutes watching the graphic because you feel your heart like bumping up. If you feel things like that, it's crucial you work on your mindset, you work on your psychology, and how you manage your emotions, and especially how you manage risk. So it's very important to learn all of that before learning any kind of strategy, any kind of technical or fundamental analysis. Before anything, you need to work on yourself, because what you have in mind, what you have inside yourself, is going to be a reflection when you go to the market. I mean, if you have a lot of fear, it's going to be reflect on the graphic when you do operations, when you open. It could be a short, it could be a long, whatever. You can be watching your emotions in the graphic, in the market. So it's very important you work on that, so you can get the more you can from the market. All right. So basically, I started my journey in trading September 10, 2024. That was the day I get into a study group where the people were getting united, getting in the group for learning, to be specific, to learning SMC, and that's know about smart money concept. So basically, when I got in that group, most of the people were people like advanced. They were people already with knowledge. They already know some strategies. Most of them, they were operating in the real account, in their demo account. They had different kind of experiences. So, all right. So basically, I was one of the newbies from the group. I was basically learning from scratch. I didn't, even for me, it was complicated to understand the concept of a short. I mean, it was difficult to understand that I was selling something that I didn't own. So the concept was complicated for that moment. So I started making a lot of questions to all the people I was talking to during those months. All right. So sometimes I even feel like anxious, or even shame when I was asking some questions that seem too basics, right? So even if I was feeling that, I decided to do it right? I decided to break those limiting beliefs and start asking those questions to all the people I could, so I could have different kind of information, and that helped me a lot because I started applying that information and putting in the game every single day. So I started seeing a progress that was, at first I thought that was, like slow, but then when I started getting into the market, opening the account, taking more action, I started seeing the results like exponential, like learning all the SMC concepts, all of the things we were talking in the group, in the course, whatever, all of that was like integrating in my mind and becoming like real, becoming like, well, I'm understanding a new kind of language. Like, just like saying I want to learn Chinese, just like that. All right. So even in the group, people were joking, like saying, "Yeah, now we can talk Chinese," because basically, you learn how is the language of the graphic of the market, and you translate that language, and you can make decisions with that information. So from September 10, I started studying. I started studying every single day. Sometimes 2 hours or even more. It depended on the day, but I was taking more action on the group, on what people were saying. I took some books to read some information. I took 2 courses to watch what they were talking, the basics, and well, how to apply the smart money concept in the game. All right. So basically, it was all of that in 4 months. So January 9, I decided I will start operating, but in fact that day the market was closed because it was a day that they were taking honor from an old president that I believe died that day, passed away that day, or something like that. So that day the market was closed, so I started the January 10th, all right? So it was Friday, January 10th, the first day in my life that I was making real operations in real market with real money. And as I told you, I didn't start this project with my own money. I started this with a gift from my broker. They gave me a gift of $30, so I started with other people's money. I didn't put my own money yet, so I'm starting this project with $30 from scratch, basically. And the first day, as I told you, the Friday 10 January, I made 50+% of profit, right? I mean, I made $15.91 of profit, all right? That's more than 50%. And you can ask whatever trader you want, and you will realize that winning more than 50% of your account in one day, since day one, being a beginner, it's something that is not usual. Normally, people start losing money because, as I told you, they don't have the right tools for their emotion management and their psychology management and how they make decisions. So that's why a lot of people start losing money instead of start winning money, right? So how I was able to change that is because I started working on my mindset before making operations in the platform. So I worked on my mindset. I read some books with like crucial information about the reality about the market, the manipulation, and all of the things you will find during your journey. So that helped me change my point of view that I used to have about the market. So when I changed that, basically it's changed me everything. So I start making decisions in a different way that usually beginners don't make those changes so quickly. So that's why I'm starting this documenting journey, because I want to share with people what is possible since day one, what is possible if you take seriously the money you put in the game, if you take seriously your demo account, if you take seriously every operation you make, and you avoid making emotional operations like without a fundamental analysis, without a right analysis. You need to avoid that, because you will start losing money, and if you lose a lot of money, your emotions and your self-esteem can go down, and you can have really bad days after that, and you can make bad decisions all the days coming in, right? So it's very important for yourself to create an environment where you can make the best decisions possible, and at the same time you manage the best you can your emotions. So even if you win or even if you lose, you don't lose your mind, because maybe, yeah, my first day I'm making 50% plus of winnings, of profit, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be like that every single day. I need to be consistent. I need to understand that some days they can have some losses, that it can be days without profits, right? So I need to be consistent, change that. I need to be very adaptable to the situation, so I can put in the action in the right moment and make the right changes when is needed. All right. So I'm documenting my journey in English, so I'm making my best effort so you can understand me, my what I want to communicate with yourself. I'm trying to speak my best quality English, so you can be able to take the more learning, the more knowledge you can from these videos, and you can apply it to your life, to your trading journey, and you can make quick changes that will bring you big results if you take it seriously. All right. So I'm doing it I started this project in Spanish. So if you wanna watch the videos like with other few words that maybe I didn't say in English, and if you speak Spanish, you can go and watch those videos in Spanish. Or maybe if you speak English but you don't speak so well and you speak French, you can find as well the videos in French. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different in all the three languages, because as you can notice, I'm doing these videos like raw content, like live content. I mean, it's not pre-recorded. It's not like I'm making a script and then working on that video like 10 times. No. If I make a mistake when I'm speaking, I just make the correction in that moment and I keep going, because if you realize and you say, hey, I'm making like different videos per day in different languages, I can't be like correcting every mistake that happened, all right? So I need to be more efficient during the journey. So if you see something that is not going so well, just I want to say you that during the time is going to get better, all right? My language, the way I communicate is going to be better for yourself, so you can get more from the content, all right? So you will have, for the moment, Spanish version, English version, and French version, and you can watch whichever you prefer, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Basically, I will make my best effort to transmit the same idea, the same lesson in every video. So today it was a profit day, more than 50% of winning. It's something crazy. Even if I won $1 single, I would be happy today, because honestly, that's something. It feels great, right? Because starting from scratch, studying, like before starting trading, I used to have a very, very bad impression about trading. I didn't know what was real happening in trading. I didn't know about all the scams that you can find in the market. Trust me, it's a very, very big world that you can find a dark side and a light side when you can find the light, right? So basically, it's like a big, big market, and you can find many things. Having this kind of growth during these months put me in a different position of motivation. So now I wanna share with people this and show them that it's possible. They can do it even better if they take seriously these videos and they start applying, especially the psychological way and the emotional management. All right, so if you do it well, I'm pretty sure you can have great results. Now I'm gonna give you a last video about the operations of the day. This last video is going to be in Spanish, because that day that I recorded that video, it was only Spanish. It was only a few days after that I decided to do it in English and French as well. So the first videos are going to be in Spanish, but then after that you will start watching the videos and you will watch all the entire video in English or in French or in Spanish, alright? So only for the first few videos are going to be mixed with a little bit of Spanish, but if you wanna read the captions, you can translate it or just like put it in, I don't know, you can learn, you can watch a solution, all right? So I'm pretty sure those few first days you will have some things to maybe catch in Spanish, but I'm pretty sure you can get the message, you can get the purpose of these videos, and during the time it's going to get better, and we are going to have better quality content and better messages, so you can take the right actions and you can start seeing results in your journey. So hope this video helped you, hope you like this video, and hope you will enjoy and follow this journey so you can get the more benefit from this. Whatever question you have, you can put it in the comments. I'm very happy to be here sharing this with you. I will be the more transparent I can, showing you my journey, what I learned, what are my new learnings, my lessons from each day, the good points, the worst points, what I need to change every single day so you can start seeing the same results in your life, in your journey, doing trading, all right? So see you guys tomorrow.
Así fue mi primer día de trading con dinero real. Aquí pueden ver, mi primera operación está en 10 de enero de 2025. Como lo pueden ver, aquí lo voy a alargar, está ahí la fecha, la hora, etc. Este horario no es tal cual de mi país, es un horario de Europa. Pero aquí tenemos 15.91 de beneficio. Aquí dice crédito 30, esto es el bono que me han dado. Entonces aquí dice balance, o sea, mi total ahorita que tengo son 45.91 de capital y este es mi beneficio, para que vean la prueba. Hoy es el video, aquí está un take profit. Aquí está la entrada, perdón, hoy es un día 12 de enero de 2025, aquí lo pueden ver, es domingo y día. Esto ha sido viernes, como les digo, mi primer día con dinero real. Aquí justamente fue la última entrada, exactamente aquí. No, mentira, estamos en otro gráfico, ahorita estamos en este. Este es en el que he operado, estaba ahorita en otro activo. Este es en el que he operado, aquí ha sido la última entrada, yo salí un poco antes, este era el último punto más bajo, o sea, yo entré en una venta, en un short, entonces este era el último punto más bajo, pero ya antes yo la cerré, puse mi take profit antes, y llegó aquí, cerró el día, como ven ya no se está moviendo el gráfico, está cerrado porque hoy día es domingo, esto abre de lunes a viernes, entonces mañana 13 de enero va a volver a abrir y mañana es mi segundo día operando.